loving the ladies, may I just say.
Oh, well, thank you.
That is impressive, so...
Honeybee. Just trying to be like the cartoon.
I want to be like the cartoon now.
Thank you.
Are we here?
Oh, sorry, y'all. Oh, Lord.
It's been a long day.
I came in on the
Where else do we have to go? You know what I mean? What's happening?
How you doing?
Pretty good. All right.
This is her 50th little water.
Hydrate.
Incredible. Where's it all going?
What you trying to say?
That's all I'm saying.
Water balloons.
So I have a question. So my mother has this saying that's don't air your dirty linen in public. And you guys have a lot of cultural references in there because I'm watching the NASA episode and it's like, we're going to go get some Roscoe's. I'm like, no, they didn't bring that up. Do you feel as if you're airing too much or talking about too much? Okay.
There ain't no way. What you thinking?
No.
No, ain't no
Wait
way.
till she sees season 2.
Yeah. I mean, that's without culture, we ain't got comedy. You know, so everybody got their take on everything. That's our turn. You know, Black Dynamite is finally a chance for us to take the blaxploitation era and really just blow it out of proportion. You know, and have some real fun with it. You know, the Boondocks are real contemporary, very hip hop. So we've taken that, blended that with the old throwback to the 70s, and now we're flipping it real. It's cool. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I love about it, because in the 70s, when blaxploitation first came out, we're like, oh, this is great, it represents us. In the 80s, they were taking advantage of us. In the 90s, it's like, wait a minute, it was taking advantage of us, but it still had some good things. I think Black Dynamite does a good job of blending all that together.
Yeah, and now in the 21st century, we're like, we don't even give. Come on, let's do it.
I have to ask both of you.
Yeah.
What are both of your respective favorite blaxploitation films? Because like, there's just so much to unpack with Black Dynamite, the show and the film. Like, where?
Mine was Truck Turner. Remember Truck Turner? It was pretty accurate. But that was a deep question because he's not even old enough to know what a black exploitation.
That was like, the other interviewers are like, he's like,
he did. No, that was
wasn't it hot?
insane.
Go ahead.
That was a good question. Now you
Thank
gotta
you.
answer.
Okay.
Go ahead, you gotta answer the
We
question.
went so fast, I forgot what it was.
Okay.
Can you do that again? No, we like the way you did.
Sure.
No, my favorite. I was just kidding. My favorite is either I was just kidding or I just remembered. Winks all around. No, my favorite actually was probably Blackula.
Hilarious. That's funny. Blackula was a good one. Mine was with, the lady that was on Star Trek. No.
Nichelle Nichols?
Nichelle Nichols. She played the madam. I think it was Truck Turner or Truck.
Was that Truck Turner or Willie
Truck
Dynamite?
Turner. No, that was Truck.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Where was Willie Dynamite made?
Truck Turner, he had chandeliers on the truck.
Oh, maybe. She was the
scary.
madam? And she took over his business?
Yeah, you know it's scary. It's blaxploitation when the guy got chandeliers on
Then I like anything Pam Grier was in, too.
All of us did.
Yeah.
Of course.
Coming from so many
The Superfly was my favorite.
That's all the girls' favorite.
so many successful television shows as you both have, how much creative freedom do they give the both of you when you're in the booth creating the characters that you created?
Lots of they're free.
Probably the most I've ever had.
Yeah. They'll say we have something like, let me pitch this, let me try this. They're like, go for it. And a lot of stuff they keep. It's so relaxed.
Yeah, it's
so
the most I've ever had.
Yeah.
Carl, the director, Carl Jones, he has such an understanding of what he's doing that it's already done by the time you get there. So he just wants whatever you have to give. He directs you in the direction of basic. You know, he just says you're scared. You can be scared however you want to. He just let you loose. It's a very simple direction. You're mad, you got a gun in your face, and you really want to run, but you can't, but you kind of think this is funny.
Do it. And okay, you got it. You kind of scared. You got a gun in your face, but you got to run, but you think it's kind of funny. Ready? And action. Wait, I got that picture of this.
So you brought up.
See Honeybee more involved in action.
Yes.
Movie and new season.
Honeybee is fighting more. Honeybee has a storyline of her own, and you see her actually doing a little. I guess
She
I
does
fight.
more.
She does.
She
I
got
fight.
more action.
I jump in. I got more action.
She kicked the horse's teeth out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Really? Yeah, because in the
Big
movie I
horse
wasn't
teeth
trying to fight. So. In the cartoon, they can make her fight all she wants.
Oh, yeah.
She's in shape. She can
It's
breathe.
nice.
Yeah.
Cream corn. I mean, he died at the end of Black Dynamite. So how are you gonna be in the sequel? What's going on there?
You know,
have
these-
zombie
this-
queen corn.
This is how these heroes
Thriller
are. I mean,
Queen corn?
Bruce Lee died in Chinese Connection. Kept on going. That's how it is.
Did you just say, can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Brought back the
You know,
70s.
in Total Recall, Schwarzenegger ends up out in Mars's atmosphere, which has no oxygen. Okay, but he came back from that. Remember that? He came back normal. So that's what I'm doing. You dig it?
So this
I'm
is
scaring now.
no.
Did you see that movie? Because it doesn't work. That joke doesn't work unless you saw it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember his face? And then it came out.
Eyeball and everything.
Yeah.
This is a two-part question. So the first part is you brought up Boondocks, and I love. All right, so there's Boondocks, there's Black Jesus, there's Black Dynamite, all on Adult Swim. Do you think that Cartoon Network is giving a good vehicle to African American comedy? And then the second part is going back to Dave Chappelle when he talked about the wrong type of laughter, like when he decided to walk away from the show because he does like the wrong type of laughter. So do you ever fear that as well?
Well, he walked away from $80 million, so I don't know if that's the wrong kind of laughter. No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I mean, this is the world, right? Mm-hmm. This is the world. I mean, Africans aren't outside of humanity. Mm-hmm. So if you were to put us in some little box outside of everyone else, then blacks this, blacks that. But last I looked, the world was composed of Irish, Italian, African, Filipino, Chinese, Korean. We're part of humanity. We're not outside of it.
I guess
So we get cartoons and everything else.
Comics, yeah. In the stand-up comics, we take chances anyway. That's why a lot of us get in trouble.
Following up on that, are you guys like mindful of?
Nothing.
I want to say image. You know what I mean? Because some people kind of go too far with it. I think if you're a comedian, it's really nothing that should be off limits or out of bounds. But certain people are like, well, we don't want to present black people in this kind of light, or we don't want to. They shy away. Creative
My
shy away
thing
from
is,
showing
if
certain
you always
things.
stay in the truth, you're gonna find people of all types of races doing something wrong or being something wrong. But if it's in the truth, it's the truth. So when people say, oh, that's the wrong kind of image, well, I can show you that image right here in the hood, or I can show you that image in a nice neighborhood, I can show it to you wherever it is. But if that image is true and it exists, then as long as we are sticking true to honesty, then and not exploiting or being really negative to it, but if we're showing it in light and funny, I think that it's okay. There's so much going on in this world. We need to laugh.
And I think the only reason the question comes up with African or African American when it comes to image is that it's been distorted by others for so long. So we have to be sensitive about what we do because we weren't in charge of our image for so long. So now we are, and we can just do what we want to do.
And responsible to the older generation that came before us because they saw some things they lived in. The younger generation, or myself, we didn't go through that. We didn't have the dogs chasing us and the water holes. So it's hard to connect with that, but you got to know that that existed. So you have to be sensitive to that,
And not in a way, too. I don't sit around, in Living Color had a lot of Jewish writers. We had like majority Jewish writers. And wasn't nobody like, let's do some concentration camp thing. You know what I mean? It's like, some things are just known to be not
easy.
good to
Right, you gotta say easy on that one. It just really depends on where it's coming from. And I would say
we'll be back with another episode of X and X. Brother and sister from the hood. I got in on that look.
One quick question, Tommy, before we leave. Considering your longevity in the industry,
Yeah, there is someone that
how far would you say, because you say you now have more control and power over the African American content and the image that you portray. How far would you say that's come now since you've started in the industry?
A long way. I mean, you know, we got Black Dynamite on the air.
We need to.
You know, so it's come a long way. It's like everything else. It's got a long way to go. You know, but we're here.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Black Dynamite premieres October 18th at 10 p.m.
Beautiful.
on Adult Swim.
All right.
10:30. Everywhere. Are you serious? I said 10 o'clock. 18 times.
You guys got exclusive, the right time. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Get your act together, my life's a movie. I leave you in that act forever.
My life's like a movie. My life's like a movie. My life's like a movie.